Hey guys, so I wanted to share a swap today with you all. This is actually unicorn theme swap that Evelyn had agreed to do with me, and I will put Evelyn's link to her YouTube channel below. And so yeah, we, when the Michaels paper came out to with the unicorn and mermaid theme, I was like, oh, that's really cute. I gotta get it. So I got a couple of different packages now of it. And Evelyn as well, she went out and got it, and I was looking to do a swap with somebody, so I asked her if she would be interested, and she said yes. So the first thing we agreed to do was actually the Flipbook. Is it Flipbook? Yeah. Actually a mini Flipbook, because I don't know if she ever found the large 12x12 one. So since she had the 6x6, we decided to do the Flipbook in the mini style. And so this is what I made for her. I finally used some of my pom-poms. This is some yarn that I had gotten. I don't even know if I got it from Michaels or Hobby Lobby. I can't remember now. But it's super soft and it's really cute because it's different colors. And you can see all the colors in it. And so all I did was use that as my closure. It's sandwiched between this rosette and the backing of the rosette. And the rosette itself is actually taped, double-sided tape to this front of the Flipbook. Because it's so small, I didn't want to do a lot on it because it's already pretty chunky, and the way that I constructed it was probably not the best way. I probably should have left a big wide gusset so it could fold, but it is what it is, you learn your lesson, right? And so I put one of the stickers, the puffy stickers, on the front of the unicorn. It's one of the prettiest ones in the pack, so had to put that on there. So mine just opens up like this, and then it'll open up like this again. And on the inside I've included some goodies for her. So this side has a unicorn die cut that I cut out, and then one of those rainbow stickers. And I've put in the pocket over here some die cuts. And these are die cuts from the paper smooches that I purchased. And I cut some out of some really good cardstock. So if you can see that, that is a cupcake. And I gave her all of the little punch out pieces too, because I didn't want those little skinny pieces to break. So I just left those in where I could. So there's a couple of different colors in here that kind of match this whole unicorn theme. And then in here is a little information to Evelyn, as well as on this side. This is a note for her, and there's some information about me on this side. And this does come out. I just folded a piece of paper and made the little tabs so that you could just slide in the little card from the Flipbook. And it does that on both sides. And then on this side, I created some tags for her. I just cut some paper tags that I have, and then twined some, what do you call it? Some trim around it so she could make some tags of her own. And there's 3 here. I couldn't put too much inside because of the way I did construct this. I basically made little tiny envelopes using my envelope punch board, and then tried to figure out a way to put it together so that it would flip like that. So that's my Flipbook for Evelyn. Hope she likes it. And then I also created some fun little things for her. I did some wands and a, what is this thing called now? Here's a wand with a unicorn on it. It's got my heart rosette and some trim from Michaels, and then a die cut of a unicorn in purple. I just like the way that looks, and I did use the straws from the collection. Here's another one that has gold, and when I package it up, I'll probably have the stuff like poking out. And then this one is a, what do you call this thing? I forgot what you call these. It spins. Somebody's going to tell me what it is. But I use the paper from the collection, and then the We Are Memory Keepers. I still can't remember the name. It's like I don't speak English anymore. I don't know what happened. I think my brain is fried. But again, I used one of the straws from the collection that came in the pack. And the little mechanism here is from the We Are Memory Keepers packet. They come with their own straws, but because I wanted to use the unicorn theme, I switched it out for one of my straws. And I think it looks cool. So I'm going to work that into her packaging. Sorry it's not all packaged nicely, but hey, what can you do? Then I made this tag. This is a shaker tag. It's got like stars and hearts, and it also has this little card that I put here, die cut here. It says follow the rainbow, and then I put a puffy rainbow here that's also a shaker, and I use some of the same yarn to make the tag. It is dimensional, but you know, that's pretty much it. The sequins inside here are little gold stars. I don't know if you can see that well. And then I put a little pink heart in there too to kind of give it some interest. The backing is that rainbow paper. I just love that paper. Here's another rosette with a sequin bow on it. I'll be using that for a closure for something. And then here's one that's a little envelope, and it's got little what do you call it in it? More little rosette hearts that she can use as embellishments. I'm trying to get it out. It's really down in there now because it's been closed for so long. So I just put some on a card and then stuck them down with a glue dot, and she should be able to remove them because it's just on there with a glue dot. So yeah, that's what I did for this little envelope. And as I said, I made all my envelopes using the punch board. You guys have seen this already. This is a frame that I just added this yarn bow that I made to the corner, and I made this frame using my waffle flower die, and it constructs this frame here, and I made it into a shaker. And then I made her some cards. So let me show you the cards. The cards I made her are like a 4x4 size, and they're all kind of similar. I made this big envelope to hold them all so I can package them up, again with the unicorn paper. And then this is some Gina K cardstock, and I used some paper tray ink dies to make the 4x4 cards so she can just kind of hand them out. They're just kind of supposed to be fun cards. And this one says you are magical, and each one of them has a vellum envelope that I am including. This one's purple. You can see this is a different die that I use for this one, but they're all pretty similar. And this one says you are magical also. And then this one, which is another yellow one, in a field of horses be a unicorn. And then there's the envelope for that. And then the last one is another purple one. So I just made 4 to go in a set and kind of varied them up a little bit. So she would have 2 of each color and different designs on the different stamps on the inside. So those are the cards that I made. And then the last thing I did was I finally finished the look how cute this is. This is just held closed with a glue dot. And I have stuff inside of the unicorn, but it's one of those pinatas that you can get at Michael's in the paper crafting section. But this was sold as, I think this is sold as a donkey, the shape itself. I added the horn on here, and it's a little metal, not a finding, but a metal jewelry piece from the Articake line, I believe. And I just had it was a different color actually. I put some gold, what is it called? Viva Decor gold gilding on it to give it a gold horn. And then I glued it down with hot glue. This was all after I actually decorated it with the paper. So I used the gold metallic and then different colored papers from We Are Memory Keepers to decorate the pinata. And then I added some eyelash trim as hair for the unicorn. I even put it down his back like you would have hair, and then he's got a tail too. It's not a really thick one, but you know, you get the idea, don't you? And then I just have it closed with a glue dot. There's a glue dot that's holding this closed, so she can open it and close it up again if she wants to just sit this on her table. It's harder for you to see it if I do that, but you can see this better if I put it on its side. So I just thought it was cute. I did paint the whole thing white before I decorated it, and then I used the paper here to make it look like a pinata. Unicorn pinata. So that's what I made for Evelyn, and I hope she really enjoys it. I really had fun with this swap because I wanted to use this collection and also gift it to somebody, you know, as part of a swap. So that's my swap for now, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!